What I am loving is the fact that we are finding out that law enforcement were the crooks the whole time. And at this point, they're finna have to release everybody in jail, everybody in prison too. And it's so funny how you have judges, attorneys, lawyers, juries, like so many people in the legal system are aware that there are innocent people behind jail right now. But can you guess how many people are in the system to fight for those innocent people? Zero. You know, when it comes down to spending money, there's always somebody to trace where the money really went to. Why isn't there no one in the system that is purposely put there to investigate people who were falsely convicted of things that they did not do? So people in the legal system know that there are innocents, but there's nobody in the legal system fighting or working for the innocent. Just like if you commit a crime today and you get sentenced to 10 years tomorrow, but the day after that, the law like changes and basically says like, oh, that crime is only worth 30 days. They're not gonna go back to the person that they just sentenced 10 years and release them. Like there's nobody going back and updating and righting the wrongs that they did. It just goes to show that law enforcement have always been pathetic and very poor. I also posted a video in how I have called around to the FBI and the police stations, over 16 of them, and none of them took my report. They had if, ands, buts, why, trying to figure out my personal information so that they can stalk me later on, and still did not take my report. I end up calling over 17 of them total, and neither one of them took my report. So by the end of 17 conversations, still no report was taken. However, if you don't answer the police on the first fucking time, your ass is going under the prison and they might give you life. And you want to know something? They will literally take you to jail for not doing something, and the fucking judge will say, oh, give them bond. Like, you don't get to just go home tomorrow. But if you get a DUI, you can wake up and go home tomorrow. Ain't that some shit? And the thing about it is, with these judges, they thought like their face wouldn't be memorable. I know your name, and I actually know exactly where the fuck you live too. And just know that your day is coming. I also was calling around to ask, like, if I don't know the name of an officer, if they're refusing to give me their name, which they cannot do. I literally had a police officer who was not he was like on duty, but he was like on like road duty. And I remember asking him like, hey, this other officer refused to tell me his supervisor. What do I do? And he was like, technically no officer can refuse you their supervisor. I have been denied supervisors numerous of times, but I had one officer who was honest and said they cannot deny you a supervisor. If they do, you're supposed to file a report. Now, to report the police, they have a police which is called PIB. Now, the police won't tell you that. They'll say, oh, you want to file a complaint? Mind you, those complaints don't get looked into. It's called PIB, which is the police. Mind you, I had to get another police that was not even in that district to finally give me an honest answer. Because, you know, the police at that station was going to stick up for each other. I literally told them, if you do not tell me the truth, I'm going to go report you. And they said, we're not going to tell you the truth. Go report us. I was like, okay, cool. Just like full of shit, pathetic, low life, in the system, getting paid for doing nothing. I remember when I did get like incarcerated because I had got robbed and I maced the fucking robbers and they arrested me. Like, ain't that some shit? Anyways, I remember I literally had rung the fucking bell because I was like, can you bring me another uniform so I could take a shower? Do you not know that the lady told me to go back into my cell, and she was like, that's not an emergency. You can't come back out for the rest of the day. She was like, and if you don't go back into your cell, I'm going to make everybody go back into their cell. So basically you was going to try to make the whole room mad at me for asking you for a whole nother uniform. Like, just a pathetic, bully, low life, nothing ass police officer. Ain't got shit better to do with your fucking time but create chaos.